In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new update, Smugglers Fortune, and also a little recap from the developer update. Hey everyone, Gameaholik here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, like I say, in this video, we're going to be talking through the patch notes and also what was said in the recent developer update. So we're on the next monthly update. It is called Smugglers Fortune, and it appears we're going to be doing a lot of work over at Shipwreck Bay because of Duke. He has all these dark relics and he's opened up some of those Reaper's chests, found out that some items were of good value, but a lot was just containing a rag and bones. He had no idea to do what he had no idea to what to do with them, so he's decided to bury them at Shipwreck Bay. And it seems that Stickler Jim has turned a new leaf and wants to prove himself, and he's gonna help get rid of this junk basically. We also now have a black market from Duke as well. He's going to be selling items that were previously available as part of the rewards but with a twist, and also some new items that you can also pick up for doubloons and gold. These are going to be on rotation again, so they're going to be in 1 month while the event's on, and once the event is finished and the new one moves on, so will the black market. Obviously the big talking point of this update is that the Pirate Emporium is now open, and that brings in the microtransactions. So we now have pets, we have a monkey and we have a parrot so far, and there is also the bear and the bird ship livery, which is pretty cool. Let me know in the comments section what you think of the pricing for these. Have you got any? If you have, let me know in the comment section. There's a little bit been done towards the arena. We now have that crossplay for the arena that has been put into place, so if you wanted to play with Xbox controller players, you can do so, but obviously if you can't get into a lobby, it will still push you back into the crossplay pool. Other key points that have been added to this update are that now when you get kicked out of a server, you now have the ability to rejoin a game session. I think it's 10-minute window that you have. So for example, this is ideal for sloops, solo players. When you was obviously playing along, say your internet cuts out or you just get kicked from the server. Previously you would lose everything you've been working towards. Now you have a 10-minute window to get back to your game, but the game will continue to play. So if you did have loot on there and unfortunately another crew came by and you're not there, they could still take your stuff, but at least we can now have the chance to get back to the game. So the Emergent skeleton ships are back as well, the ones that pop up out of the water and just instantly start attacking you. They have been rebalanced and hopefully they are better than what they were before. The roaming skeleton sloops as well has been added, so now as well as the galleon ones, we now have sloops that just roam around, which is pretty cool. They've added storage crates, which you can find washed up on the shores. They can you can put anything in it says here, so it can be used to store anything. So no weapon crates though yet. I did do a video about that, or did have an idea for that, but if you want to put extra fruit and extra cannonballs and then you can carry them around, then that is something that could be quite handy. It'd be quite interesting to see how many there is in the world, because when they bring these out with the events, they're normally quite a lot in the world. They do ramp it up a lot more for the event. So yeah, let's see how good that's going to help us. They've also added a Sea Dogs Tavern challenge route, so there now is like a kind of parkour thing going on, I think, over there. So that's going to be quite an interesting little addition. There's 3 main changes to the balancing of the game, I do believe, as well. We've got blunderbuss knockback balancing. They've reduced the range at which the blunderbuss shot will apply knockback to a rival player, so you must now get a lot closer to get the knockback. The gunpowder keg hit detection improvements have been made to ensure that hitting gunpowder kegs at range is more consistent with ranged weapons and the explosive damage on the ships. So when you trigger a gunpowder or a volcanic rock hits, it now uses a more realistic damage model using the inner and outer blast radius. So that means that if you get up close onto their ship or underneath it, it's going to be more damage because you're up close. But if you still like set it off a bit further away and it hits them from a distance, it will be a shorter damage. So there is definitely a difference between the 2 damage radiuses. There's a lot of fixed issues as well. I will leave the link in the description if you want to go and check out all of those. So in the developer update, I'll just quickly recap. It's all about basically the Smugglers Fortune. The things that are not obviously in this build that he does talk about are that they're going to be, I do believe, at New York's Comic-Con. I think that's coming up in October. Some of the crew is going to be out there doing a panel again. And the other thing is that the creator crew that we spoke about previously in a video, that is apparently coming to the creators in a week's time. So that's very interesting to see what exactly that is going to bring to the table for creators. So there we go, that is the Smugglers Fortune patch notes and developer update recap. If it has been useful for you today, then please do consider liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing. Have a great rest of your voyages and take care.